Thank you for tuning in to the Metapalooza show, only on YouTube. This is Channel 9. And Channel 8 has been striked, and I'm sorry about that. I am truly sorry. I had to keep on jumping to other channels because the censorship, the YouTube censorship, has gotten so bad. It's gone out of hand. So I've been losing track. So if people have been trying to message me in the past, I feel apologetic. I feel sorry for not being able to get back so soon. There's a few reasons why my channels have not been looked at in weeks, so having to try to start over every time I get a community guideline strike is really putting me back. I couldn't get ahead on the platform. So there's a lot of things that are happening with inflation. I was actually over at trying to get groceries, trying to apply to many places, and I gotta tell you honestly, there's a lot of people that are getting concerned. They're getting really concerned and worried about, well, when is this inflation gonna end? And sometimes, you know what, people they gotta accept things as they are, not as they like to be. Things are not quite perfect right now. People are going to probably have to make a few sacrifices if they're going to expect to keep the same um, high living as they've been so accustomed to for so long. Our parents, the boomer generation, they're not getting it because they've had stability. They've been living on in a they had it pretty good. You know what? A lot of people these days we're not living so easy. I mean, we've got more problems than way back when. The cost of living has gotten up higher. Um, Seeing a lot of uncertainty and everything is up in the air at this point. I'm trying my best to keep sane. Um, I just bought some groceries, just having a cup of coffee, and just little things like that I miss. I don't even have coffee every day, or as much as I like to. It's cheaper to buy it in bulk and make it at home, but yeah, even after the pandemic, I gotta tell you, there's a lot of places that are now open. I just don't feel like going out as much as I used to, and I think everybody's kind of like, yeah, kind of waiting and seeing. I don't think anybody feels comfortable paying like $5 for the Starbucks. If they have that much money, well, good for them. They're lucky. They're blessed. But some people, right now, as of right now, they're either living on fixed income or they're in between jobs. Some people are even so poor they're living in their cars, trying to get by the next month. Because of inflation, the cost of living keeps on rising. It's getting harder now. So what I wanted to talk about, honestly, I wanted to see if I can get a group of people together so we can talk about issues. We can talk about how we, okay, can get together, maybe offline. I mean, not offline. If you can find people offline, well, I would suggest you do that. But if you don't have people offline, let's do this. Let's start talking serious about starting a Zoom, like having Zoom meetings. I don't really have followers right now. I don't think anyone really appreciates the seriousness of the situation. Some people they're like, well, how could we Zoom if we don't have computers? Well, you got phones. You have powerful phones. Say you have apps. A lot of these apps are free. You could do a lot in a day if you know how to take advantage of what it is you have. You have access to WhatsApp or Zoom, or yeah, just you can go on Facebook and text people for free. You don't have to pay. You can use Twitter. You can use Instagram. I'm not really familiar with that, but If I had a few extra subscribers, yeah, I might start doing that. Maybe I should. I don't know what the answer is anymore, honestly. I was gonna go out into the woods later and maybe do a couple of vlogs, maybe talk about camping, maybe talk about how to prep, but I just say to people, you know what, just be smart, don't waste money. There's a lot of okay, there's a lot of things that you could do if you want to start a business even right now. Um my advice would be to play it safe. Don't take chances, don't go out and buy crypto and mess around with that because I'll tell you the reason. There's a big risk. A lot of people think that crypto is going to save people through the recession. Listen to me. There's no guarantee. The crypto market is like that. It's very unstable. It's risky. It's taking a gamble. What you need to do is not gamble at all, but you want to play it safe. You want to play it safe. You want to stick to your strengths and find good people offline if you can. If you can't, my best recommendation, learn how to use these new apps and take advantage of that on your own time. If you are working right now, if you're working at McDonald's or uh, Walmart, wherever, even if you're not getting paid as much, doesn't matter. Even if you're making like $14, $12, $10, a lot of that, even if you're earning just less than half of that, if you keep whatever's left for yourself, you can still go at the end of the week, you can go buy things online for reasonably low priced. Wish.com, AliExpress, Amazon, eBay. Some of these phones and whatnot, they're refurbished. You don't have to get the latest iPhone 13, 14, Samsung, whatever. By now, it's 2022. A lot of the old tech, you can buy it secondhand, repaired, refurbished. You can just change the battery for $40 or $50. Learn how to save a few extra dollars and buy what it is you need, and then you can learn how to take advantage of those tools because you'll be able to navigate through the recession. Like, we'll have at least the tools to be able to communicate and to research whatever you need to. You don't even have to go to school and pay large sums of money to go speak with a professor when you can download and watch these instruction videos for free. 10 years ago, that wasn't widely available as it is today. So take advantage of all the knowledge that exists on YouTube. If you have a hard drive, I would recommend the Terabyte Seagate brand. It works the best. So you can buy one of those for like $200. And then you can go to YouTube, copy and paste the URL, and then from there, you can make a library of smart videos. Some of these videos may be able to teach you how to save money, or they'll give you access to teaching skills, or maybe how to learn a few ideas of how to manage money, or how to do survival videos. Like, I would really start searching for survival camping videos, how to build something, like how to build a fire or a log cabin, stuff like that. You'll find those things useful. But again, everybody is different. What I would just recommend people do is that they create a budget and commit to it. Don't waste any money on stupid stuff like junk food. Or if you buy extra groceries, make sure that you're gonna eat it. That's basic, because I know that some people are still buying overpriced food that they're probably gonna end up throwing it away. it happens. So, yeah, make sure that you spend your money wisely. Then you won't have to worry so much about throwing money away. Um, what else? Yeah, if you're not making videos on your channel, now would probably be a very good time to start. I know that some people are probably thinking, well, you know what, my situation is not that great. I'll just wait until I get out of my situation first. No, no. Sometimes people, they need to talk about their real problems. Like if you're living in your car or in your camper and you're living on so much every month and you really need to address these issues, talk about it, please. Don't keep it to yourself. You're not the only one. If you talk about these issues, I promise you, more people are going to start opening up. And before you know it, there could be a whole community or group open up to helping other people to get housing. Because some people I've talked to before, they're in wherever. They're in the States, they're in down under. Some people are living in their cars, they can't afford a roof over their head. They're still waiting. They're on a waiting list. And this is why I keep saying, you know what, as bad as things could be right now, it could always get worse. And trust me, there's a lot of people out there that deserve more than what they're getting, a lot more. And then there's people who don't have as much. They don't deserve to have as much as they have, you know. Um, anyway, what I wanted to say though, in summary, people, they should help each other. You know, don't judge people too much. If you see people who are really down on their luck, it's good to talk with people and make sure that they're doing okay. Some people may be struggling, but they don't want to talk about it. Like, you may encounter these people in, you know, the same situations wherever you're going to. If you're going to a grocery store, you may see the same person 5 times in a week. And yeah, just ask random people how they're doing. And if they're open enough to tell you, well, I'm not doing so well, don't be caught off guard if they're not, because I'll tell you, a lot of people are really struggling. They don't have work, and with this economy, big businesses have, small businesses have failed. Bigger businesses, I think, they're on the verge of failing because corporations, they're taking control over a lot of the other businesses. And it's like, yeah, what happened during the Depression? People with money, they started buying off properties, and they're leasing off properties, and it's become total chaos. Everything is just up in the air at this point. and it's like, well, you know, we may have to get back into basics for a little while. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. If you're living below your means, I would congratulate you on that, because you're not in debt. You may be alone in your situation. You may feel alone, like maybe you and your family are not on the same page. But that's okay. You will be. I hope you are one of these days. I hope you do see this video and understand. This is me being serious. My family and I, we're not on the same page. Some people do believe that things are going to return to normal, but it hasn't happened yet. And a lot of people take a lot for granted. They think, well, this high living is going to continue on forever. Well, we got to be careful. We really got to be careful about that, because some people, they're delusional. They've been having it good. My family, they've had stable jobs, stable income. They don't know what it's like to be broke, or be on fixed income, or live on the edge and not having to afford to pay for groceries like I have. I'm sure that if they did experience that, they would have a very different outlook on this situation. I think what people, they should be doing is find good people offline, and then from there on help each other figure out ways to get through hard times. And that's all I gotta say for now. Stay crafty.